I'm Trevor Alonso, and I'm going to talk a little bit about Back to the Future. In particular about one scene in Back to the Future when Doc asks Marty,
Then tell me, future boy, who's president of the United States in 1985?
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan, the actor?
Now, after Marty leaves, Doc Brown doesn't know very much about the future other than the letter that he puts back together and reads, some vague details, a VHS tape, and of course that Ronald Reagan becomes president. So I'm wondering, during the 1980 presidential election, did Doc Brown still vote for Reagan? Now of course you could say the easy answer is yes he did, and of course he became president. But was Doc Brown wondering, if he doesn't vote for Reagan, was his vote going to count against him and actually hurt him? Was he going to change the course of history by doing this? Does he think to himself, okay, what if in that timeline I didn't vote for Reagan and he became president, but if I vote for Reagan this time and I talk to somebody else about voting for Reagan, do I change their mind and they decide not to vote for Reagan, causing a course of reaction, which might happen to be that Reagan doesn't go into office? Now, of course, people could say a couple of votes doesn't matter, but every vote does count. Now, once Reagan became governor of California, did Doc Brown think, wow, this is how he becomes president? Now, of course, in 1980, Doc Brown wouldn't know for sure if this is when he becomes president or if it's in the next presidential election. Because when you think about it, Marty came from 1985. For all Doc Brown knows, Reagan didn't become president until 1984's election. At this point, Doc Brown doesn't know if Reagan serves 2 terms as president or just 1. Does this also affect his decision on voting? Or does he think, I like Reagan. I was gonna vote for him anyway. But of course, Back to the Future movies weren't very political. And of course, in the scene, it's mainly a joke that a B-movie actor would become president. Now, Ronald Reagan himself has said that he likes Back to the Future. I'll end this video with a few clips of Ronald Reagan's reaction to Back to the Future. Thank you for watching my video.
As they said in the film, Back to the Future, where are we going? We don't need roads.
Reagan loved the movie. We heard from the White House that when he ran the movie in the White House, he made the projection to stop the movie at the reference to who's president of the United States, and watch it again. He was laughing so hard he missed some of the dialogue.
Ronald Reagan, the actor? Then who's vice president? Jerry Lewis?